the economy.
And what about broadband penetration? That's one issue that has dominated space for a very long time. So how is MTN Business going to contribute to this, as in with regards having, you know, a strong broadband penetration to help boost economic growth?
So broadband penetration is an imperative of economic growth, as you've rightly stated. So again, as we begin to build and expand our infrastructure, we are providing connectivity and access to areas previously. So it's almost similar to what happened with the mobile phone technology, GSM, when it came. We were able to reach 60 million or above of the citizens who previously did not have access to being able to communicate. So broadband will do the same thing in terms of providing access. And then on top of the broadband itself, you then reduce the cost to businesses of running and their infrastructure, cost of rolling out services, the cost to government of reaching the people, and also the platform for education. So it's broadband that enables you to do all of that then reduces the cost of technology and increases productivity and makes sure you can then create more jobs in the economy. So it's an imperative, and MTN is really focused on rolling out that infrastructure.
So would you say that this is the best time for business leaders, for instance, begin to look at technology as a way of solving majority of the issues that have come up, particularly this global financial tightening that we're witnessing right now?
Certainly. I mean, broadband technology won't solve all the problems, but again, it becomes the platform that reduces cost. It enables the citizens to be productive. It enables SME growth. It enables startups, and it also provides a platform for both youth and the aging population to interact and make themselves known out there in terms of the services they can provide and access capital, whether it's SME loans or microfinance or just simple banking. It just reduces the cost of bringing those services out there. It stimulates growth in the economy and allows certainly a lot more jobs to be created.
So your expectations from this summit at the end of the day are, because they're going to be talking a lot about regulations and talking about key sectors like the ICT and telecoms as well. What are your expectations?
My expectation is that we're having that dialogue now, and I think it's important that we have that dialogue, and then what we need to do is simply come quickly to some work streams that allow us to focus on what it is ICT can do for the economy. When we then do that, it is very easy to assess. I think we reckon there's about, potentially, those who've done the study, potentially about 500,000 jobs in the economy can easily be created through getting our technology strategy right. Once we do that, there's quite a host of the ecosystem that are willing to work with government, MTN included, to enable them provide that platform that allows them to provide the services to the citizens, unlock the potential of the economy, and then stimulate economic growth and jobs.
Now, economic inclusion is an area that MTN has key interest in. How is MTN Business contributing towards this?
So we do this by working with our partners, the insurance companies, the banks, who want to reach the underserved people out there. And what MTN Enterprise does is provide a platform that enables the insurance companies and the banks to build applications that enable them to directly reach. So it reduces the cost of serving this underserved, and also enables them to reach as many more than they typically would through their branches or their channels or their ATMs. So this actually increases the span of economic inclusion. So what you now have is people that previously would not have had access to bank accounts, being able to, through their different banks, using the MTN platform, having access to being having an account created for them, having access to their funds, and being able to transfer those funds between accounts using the MTN platform. Again, in the insurance, we've got Yellow Life, we've got a whole tranche of products that we've again provided to the insurance companies, who will now use our platform to reach the underserved target market for them. And all this is actually increasing the span of economic activity. Insurance and banking, very critical to economic development, and enabling the banks and insurance to use the MTN platform to reach these people has stimulated a huge growth in the economy.
Well, welcome back.
If you want to know what's trending or you missed,
where the 21st Nigeria Economic Summit is currently ongoing. What is actually going on in a hall next door is a plenary, the 7th plenary in this summit on national budget framework to aid competitiveness, inclusive growth and sustainability, which is basically what the theme of this conference is. But they're looking at the tough choices that need to be looked at to ensure that Nigeria can achieve competitiveness, inclusive growth and sustainability. But the interview you just watched with the Chief Enterprise Solutions Officer for MTN Nigeria, Udoaka, focused on the highlights from the summit and of course looked at what MTN Business is doing with regards supporting key institutions, including the private and he talked about how MTN Business will continue to foster key aspects of the economy and what they are doing with. But let's quickly listen as well to the Managing Director, Nigerian Breweries, Nicholas Velvet, who spoke to me yesterday about challenges in the manufacturing sector and what Nigerian Breweries is doing, especially with regards to corporate social responsibility. He also talked about some of the issues that were raised here at the ongoing summit. Please listen.